Hey, hey, welcome to Crafty Peep. Hi, Potter. Look at my little camel for hump day. Got that at Goodwill. It's got our little signature um, Crafty Peep blue, teal, whatever color that is. Hi, Sam. Um, but I Lysawed him up, and I just think he's adorable. Hi, Texas Lassie, to use as our Wednesday mascot. And I came back and used packing tape to stack those three things up for Pete. And let me see if my pictures turn out. My sister, that is an executive director in a school district, was meeting me and my hubby and my brother and his wife tonight for a Wednesday margarita. And she just said she got sent home with allergies, no fever, but won't be able to come tonight until she gets a negative test and she can go back among the living. But she is coughing, have a sore throat and damage or drainage damage. But she's one of the 21 of us that had the ickies. Ew. Let me see. Okay. I took some pictures of my crafts in case, let me see, in case you haven't gone back and looked. So that's the 3 galvanized little 2x3, I think, with a home sign or any sign that you can get at the Dollar Tree turned over, and hot glued those. Hi, Carolyn. Oh, good luck getting all your labs. Hope everything is great. And there's that love sign that we glued yesterday, and then the little Hershey Kisses in front of it. My neighbor was on here yesterday, so I'm going maybe tomorrow to the Dollar Tree to see if I can get any more of those little placemats. I'm going to make 2 pillows that I actually picked up 4, and the one I got 2 of one and 2 of the other. Well, I thought so. Now I got 3 of the same ones and 1 different one. So they're going fast. So I hope they still have it. Here's the shrink wrap bag from the Dollar Tree. They have cello bags the same way, so make sure it says shrink wrap and Polbo. Then there's the Family Dollar tray that we made. Family tree that says Family Gathers here. Hi, White Tiger. Hi, Tracy. There's the little salt and pepper jars in the butter dish turned upside down. Then I love that. The cuff or the sleeve of a man's shirt that you get at Goodwill. All right. We're thinking of you, Carolyn. You'll be back when you can. There's the 4 little slats of wood that you get at Dollar Tree, and then I cut that from a Dollar General bag, and we did that bow together, and then we added the rickrack and pom-pom balls. Then there's that stenciling of the spackle with that stencil that we put on top of that. I think, was it Potter or Lavender Flower that was trying that yesterday? Hi, Gia. How was Florida? It looked like you guys were having a good time. There's the Mackenzie Child inspired hearts with the little love sign and the little bitty vase with flowers. That was also from Dollar Tree. Hi, Mommy Ramblings. Okay, and then I just took a picture off of my friend's phone that we're going over for Super Bowl, printed that out, so I will show you how that looks. Look how cute this is, y'all. Remember that table I got for $9.99 had all those spindles? Look at the carrots with the greenery. I will be making some of those for Easter. Hi, Nana Patty. Okay, we are going to make the football basket. Oh, if you weren't on here when I said hump day, here's my little camel that I got at Goodwill. He's our little Wednesday mascot. Hi, Nana Kay. And my little peeps in the gift basket business, packing tape is your best friend because you can't even see where I did that, but you use I like the 3M packing tape. It's the best. Kevin Leonard in the house. What? So let me see. Oops. I got these from Dollar Tree, the popcorn bags, and I had the great big bag of popcorn to put in the football basket. I ran to Dollar Tree real fast once I knew we were going to the Super Bowl over at friend's house, and it was the last basket. So I don't know if it was early Easter basket. I'm not sure because it was over by the Easter section, but it was just the whole popcorn. I think it was movie theater bag was just taking up too much room. Hi, Janie B. So I put it into here, but then let me see where that is. It's pretty good popcorn too if y'all haven't had it. So but the grease soaked through the bag, and Super Bowl's not till Sunday. So I got a Ziploc not gallon size bag, but quart size bag, and then just came through with a little hot glue. But I think that's cute. And my husband cut down the arrow, so it was just a thin thing of wood, and then I got that off of this, well, what's left of the little hanger from the Dollar Tree. And I noticed I paid $1, and somebody had ripped off the football off of the thing that said football. So I wasn't happy about that at all. Hi, Robin Swan. Hi, Bailey. So just did that for just a little touch, and then printed out their picture. And this was a brown frame that I got from Dollar Tree, and came back with the Waverly Ivory on just a dry brush just to lighten that frame. It's not the best picture, but that's not what is. They can just use that frame and put a better picture, but it just personalizes the gift. All right, and I made these out of glass, whatever you put glasses in, and then you put them in your purse, a glass case. It's kind of neat furniture, a texture on the, I'm just really tongue-tied. It's really neat texture. And so I just made a football and cut it out, and then put just the littlest bit of polyfill in there, and then used a mark slot, and then came back through with that white marker from the chalk in the Crafter Square. I talked to the manager at Crafter Square. Hi, Tinkerbell. And our Easter is not arriving until February 15th. And she said, "What are you looking for?" I said, "Gnomes." And so I got her name, and she said she'd be on the lookout. So, all right, we're going to start. I got this paper from Hobby Lobby when I had my gift basket business. I'd order in great big supplies because this is going to be your base of your basket. If you're doing a humongous basket and you need the base covered, you just turn over sometimes we would wrap in cheap wrapping paper the Amazon box. I don't think Amazon was around when I had it, my gift basket business. You just take a square shirt box or whatever and wrap it, and that gave you 2 inches or 4 inches or whatever you needed to bring that. Hi, Pamela. Bring that basket up before you started putting stuff in it. So Hobby Lobby, I was there the other day and got something, and she wrapped it all up for me. So you just wad it up in a and wad it up in a ball. All right. And I'm going to try to work this way so it's head on to you. So you always put your biggest item that you have in the back. Oh, look what I made. I bought 2 of those, what you drain your plates with, and made 2 footballs last night. Aren't those cute? Same way, chalk marker, and marks a lot. So we shall see how this goes, because it's been since 2006. Well, I did do some baskets for silent auctions for my kids' school and the Chamber of Commerce, but it's been a hot minute since I've done one. So no judging, no judging. Oh, let me show you this before I take it off the table. I had 2 more bags to put away from the lady that was downsizing from a 2-story to a 1-story. And these, I don't know if Leslie's on here yet either. These were on the top of her bookcase, and she said, all that up there is free. Y'all, these, some of them go for, like this gratitude journal, some of them go for $50, and then it gives you everything to make it with, and then you make it. So, and I have my staging business is called Gratitude by Tea. Look, grateful. And then count your blessings. Free, y'all. Gratitude unlocks the fullness of life. It turns what we have into enough and more. It can turn a meal into a feast, a house into a home, a stranger into a friend. Melody Beatty. And she's come through. I mean, that's time consuming too. She came through and drew all that, so you can journal on it if you want to. Turns what we need into enough. I like that saying. And then little, if you want to do junk journaling or just build a journal, this is just, you can probably get a plain book down at Ross, and she just came through and drew that on there. Gratitude opens the door to the power, the wisdom, the creativity of the universe. You open the door through gratitude. Deepak Chopra. Oh, a Shelley in Boca Raton made this. Huh. Oh my gosh. She colored that whole thing in there. Crazy. So, haven't started using my journal in bed to write down anything that I've seen. It does not, hi Dreaming, hi Jan Rocks, this does not load up until, look at the wrench behind Kevin. He is just he's like a substitute teacher. He's just going to be on here when he can be. So I might use that gratitude journal to write stuff in. And hi, Avalon Apples. If you did write me a question, I didn't sleep very much, so type it again and the mods will shout it out to me. Hey, Potter, is it too late to go back? I think it's been, what, 15, 16 days. Hi, Kim D. I think I already said hi to you, Bailey. Is it too late to go back for the 3 words and add that to each thing and each thing? You know what I'm talking about. Description, and then what I end up making, go back into the title and say 3-tier tray, tray with handles, so it can be easily found when you're looking for it. The good stuff, a year in review. Look at, I mean, this is just phenomenal. Even if, I mean, I scrapbook, but even for me, I don't take the time usually to go into detail and do all this. So it's just an empty scrapbook taking you from January, May, June, July. So can't wait to do that. I think we're going crafty next Monday. Okay, got these little gold posts, and I don't know if I'll use this or not, but let's start building, and I'll try to go slow enough, and if I'm not, yell at me. I found these in my bottom of my pantry, so you can just, they're bamboo sticks, probably from the Dollar Tree, but we used to use a lot of these in the very good, Carolyn. Hi, Two Scooter. Okay, we are going to this as well. When you pack your paper, you'll hear it go down, and that's a good stabilization to put like on the back of your popcorn. Okay, I think I'm going to tape it on the back of this picture frame. This is the best packing tape I like. It's the clearest, and it says heavy duty on it. And for better stabilization when you're doing a basket, if it has something to rest on like that, you can offset it. So I only have to cut a little bit. Oh, I got these yesterday, the little toothpaste rollers, and so you put them on the back of you put them on your E6000. Is that not smart? And she says she gets every drop out of her E6000 now. I saw a crafter, and she loves using the super glue gel from the Dollar Tree. Not a fan. I've gotten it on my index finger both times I've used it. Okay. You just punch it down into that thing, the filler. Hey, Potter, can you go on and see how many subs we have? We've got big plans for when we reach 300, and we should be able to do that by next week, maybe. If y'all see, hi, Ariane or REA, if y'all see Sunny come in here, that's my neighbor. She is got 30 years of professional photography under her belt. She's an artist. And her husband just restarted. He already had one, but his whole garage, and it's 2 houses across the road. He's the woodworking man that has cut my wood before, and Dean's Woodworking, I think. But he's made me a little cross. He's just phenomenal. All right. I didn't like how that was sitting on that handle. So who besides, Kevin will know this, who besides, hi, York Hill WV, who besides is it Miami Dolphins that are in the Super Bowl? I do not know. I like most people are there for the camaraderie and the uh, commercials and the halftime performance. Who's performing? I don't even know that. Don't even know that. Okay, I've got pretzels to put in here. Yeah, my husband said, that sounds like a germ spreader to me. I said, let's just go and wear a mask and then come home at halftime. So that's what we're going to do. And one of our friends is just getting over having it a couple weeks ago. She's safe now. I was going to make the appetizer where you take the brie cheese, the round thing of brie cheese, and whoa, you put a dollop, or more than a dollop, a large tablespoon of cherry jam or raspberry jam, and then you dice up some, chop up some pecans, and then you put phyllo dough and gather that by the corners and brush egg whites, I believe, and put it in the oven for 350, and you'll be the hit of the party. So I think that is what I'm taking. Okay, I know I had, oh yeah, peanuts. Some salted peanuts, and I got all this at the Dollar Tree yesterday. And I don't know if I told some of you, but when Super Bowl comes into town, they like to give the business to a woman-owned business. So I won that contract in 2005 in Houston when Janet Jackson and was it Justin Timberlake had that little malfunction during halftime. But that it was so awesome. We got the list of the VIP and Miss America, and so the NFL was so happy. The lady that I had to deal with, and is that not cute so far? She set me up with the MLB because the All-Star game came around shortly thereafter in Houston, and I got to meet Nick Lachey, and my brother-in-law got to meet so many baseball players and football players. Our quarterback, Warren Moon, was there. He was like in a wheelchair, very elderly, and I don't think he's much older than me, but playing football did some damage to his body. So it was awesome. Miss America was there as under an alias, Miss Tinkerbell, I think, and it was a lot of work, but a lot of fun. And the NFL, I did the basket, and it was like having a hot time in Texas or hot time in Houston. And I did a fleece blanket and some salsa. I got a thank you letter too from an actor. I got all that in there. So the MLB, when they came to town, or when I got that contract, I had to rent out 3 of the biggest garages with air condition, and like every day for a week, these big diesels would come in and those what do you call them? Crates, those flat crates that stack up. Gatorade came in, and the whole truck would be just Gatorade. Then the bags from another donated company came in, and high-end makeup. So it was bags that my company had to put together, and then I added tissue paper and this and that. And the Super Bowl was way easier because it just went to they picked it up, and I guess they had their own delivery drivers. But the MLB, I had hired 10 extra people, and we went up there and delivered it to several hotels, and then we would get, I want to say it was before, I guess we had cell phones, but it was before text messaging. So I don't know how I got the message saying, call me, but it was like, oh, so-and-so checked out of this hotel, and now he's across Houston at this hotel. So that was kind of a pain, but very, very fun experience. And I think I had just turned 40. And so Houston Chronicle, Channel 11, Galveston News, there was like 9 interviews that came, people that came, and I was on the news and in their paper and stuff. League City businesswoman makes it big or something. And I think it's on Google. My husband thought we got Super Bowl tickets. I'm like, no, honey, that's not what that means. Okay, and I had that jar of, oh yeah, there it is right there. Jalapeno cheddar dip with some of that pretzels. And you can use anything as layers. So this has a flat layer, so I'm just going to use a little packing tape for that. But I think it was the next year, a doctor's office got a hold of me December 24th. It might have been the 23rd, and said, and I had moved from my retail right after MLB, I think, back to a garage where we could just concentrate on corporate sales and corporate business and not have to deal with the day-to-day traffic of having a retail store. Because although I love the interaction, I'm looking for the of customers, it stopped you from, if you had 150 baskets to do for a car dealership, then you had to stop, help the customer, and this and that. Dang it. I had that check mix, and I put it in here, but decided I would use that either as a separate gift with a Klingon, a Valentine's Klingon. So I just kept one basket or one thing out here to use. But I don't see it, so we'll just carry on, soldier. So we're going to open the shrink wrap bag. And you can use your, if you don't have a heat gun, you can use your blow dryer. You just have to keep it moving, or you'll blow a hole into the bag. But if that happens, all you do is use a piece of clear packing tape, and you probably won't see it. Little tricks of the trade. I had to order a new webcam that should be here by tonight, because yesterday, I don't know what was going on, but it was pixelated. It might, oh, I forgot a very important step. It might have been that I didn't even have the webcam on, but I don't know if if I was just getting the laptop's camera, maybe. Don't know. I'm looking for the little white shred. Okay, I had everything together to do this craft. Oh, here it is. I got so organized, it was on my bookcase that I got for $1 from that lady's house. Okay. I'm going to stand up. I'm going to move the word football to the front. You can see that a little bit better. Sorry if I'm killing your ears. Hopefully the webcam is canceling that out a little bit. All right. Then open some shred that you also can get at the Dollar Tree. And you just poke it in anywhere you see a little hole. Tuck it in there. Any that fell down, kind of grab it before you start. Oh, that bag has a warning label on it. I hope you don't see that once I start going with it. All right. Houston, we might have a problem. The bag is not going to reach the top, I don't think. Oh, yay. So you'll see the bag has a seam on the bottom, so just try to center it as best you can. I usually use that curling ribbon back in the day, but we'll use this. Oh, before I shrink wrap it. Let's see where I can add that. Wow. Put one of those little footballs on the popcorn to make that pop. Cute. You'll see it a little bit better when I get done. I think back in 2006, oh, see, I didn't finish my story that I was telling you. So a doctor's wife came December 23rd and said, I need 23 of those and 21 of those. And I said, oh, ma'am, what you see out here is all we have left in stock. December 23rd. She goes, oh, no, my staff. It comes with a free pull bow, guys. Let me show you real quick. how to use that. You just separate that tail. It has curling ribbon, and you just push it, pull it. Makes a cute little simple bow for free. And you know what? We might use it on here because it's white. And so I was trying to move heaven and earth and calling vendors and saying, is there any way that you can overnight, salsa and blah, blah, blah. And some of them could do it, some of them couldn't. And so I just kind of had to tell her, this is the best we can do at such short notice, because we had already fulfilled tons and tons of basket business orders. And I came home. My kids were, I think my son was in 5th grade, my daughter was in 3rd grade, and we had eaten dinner. And I said, I have to go back to the office. I still have baskets to make. And he goes, I hate cheese baskets. And that's when Dr. Phil came out with Family First, I believe. And I was like, why am I doing this? I'm not doing it for the money. I just started doing it for the camaraderie while my kids were at school. So I think I stopped that I think by November, by Thanksgiving, had sold everything off. Okay, you just gather up the, sorry, this is probably being really loud. I'm just going to tie a knot in it. It's real tight. Then you're going to take your blow dryer or this, and I'll probably put it at low setting. Yeah, this just has a warning on it. So that's obviously supposed to be the bottom of your basket. So let me move it to the front. So you'll see it start shrinking, and you just keep moving it, or you will burn a hole in it. Sometimes at Easter, we did a lot of Easter baskets. We purposely burnt a hole and then popped out the Easter bunny or whatever stuffed animal was on there. Let's put top heavy. What do y'all have for supper tonight? You all might have already been asked that by the mods. But I've been loving it because I bought everything. Somebody had lasagna the other day, so I put it in my notes section in my phone so now I think I have everything to make it with. Because a couple weeks ago when I made it for the first time, I only kept one portion and I ate that the first night. I didn't keep any to freeze or anything. See how that's sticking out? I'll show you what we might do with that. I'm going to make a little slit down there, let the air get out, and fold that over. And this is what I was talking about the other day with the if you don't have a shrink wrap bag and you have cello, you're just gonna gather it up, get the air out best you can. And that's kind of on the side, so I don't care that it's gonna have there's gonna be a crease there, that you put your packing tape over it and pull, give it a yank, and tuck it right under. And then come back with your heat gun. You'll see lines and you'll see them disappear. And then you know you're done. All right. We gather it up and give it a haircut, we call it. If you have stickers and you want it to be bougie, you could put the number of the Super Bowl there. But I think I'll take another football. And if you wanted to use like red, or if you have football, I've seen green football ribbon, you can tie that under the bow and come and either use sticky glue dots or just a little bitty hot glue and make tails on your bow. Okay, we are going to use another bamboo for this football. I don't know how good the tape is going to fit on here. Cuteness. Let me put a little reinforcement. Okay, you're going to go into that hole at the top and just push it down. So that just gives you a little bit more height. Well, a lot more height. You can either curl the ribbon or just cut the tail off. I'm going to cut the tail off. And I've got one little cute football, and I think I'll just add a little hot glue to the back of that and put it on the tail. Voila! I'm not hating on it. I kind of like it. Okay. Let's see how we're doing on time. We'll do the Valentine's tomorrow as well as, yay, we're making good time. Hi, Mom Ames. As well as the lanterns. Showed you yesterday, but let me show you again. You need 2 of those tree garden section, and you need to get down there. I didn't see them in 2 of the, because I was going to get more to make for gifts. And then just let me measure that for you. a little bit over 5.5 of any. It does not need to say any of that. I'm just going to pop that rose out, but it's the tray you're looking for. All right. And what else? If you're going to put hurricanes in them, or I'm going to put lamb's ear in it, and you can come back later and put a nice candle in it. So we're going to be doing that tomorrow. Now we are going to finish up that what we started yesterday, the little crate looking thing that you get. These, what are these called, guys? That's what all the product came. Gatorade and Pepsi and everything for the MLB when I was doing that. But you know what I'm talking about, those great big things. So you get those at Dollar Tree, and I got those. A pallet. Why can I never remember the word pallet? I think I call them crate all the time. But I got that Radiate Positivity at the Dollar Tree as well. And we're going to come back and do a, you can get the, I think they're 20 millimeters of the naked beads. I think they're called, they're natural on, but I think just kind of naughty to say naked. I even have, look at this. Naked wood projects on one of my 13 by 13, and then just natural wood that I know I'm gonna paint. Okay, and whenever you're doing a beaded handle, you know to go with even numbers. So if you're putting nail up, you're gonna have 3 on each side of the nail. Okay. We're going to use this aquamarine again. I'm trying to think of the colors that Dollar Tree had. Hot pink made. What makes hot pink, guys? Red and what else? I told you I got these from, hi, My Crazy Life. I got these at in the wedding section. And it has little caps, so you can put the keep your paint in there. And I've got press and seal in here now, and I brought some more Glad wrap for Mod Podging, but cute. And I think you get 10. So I need to know how to make orange and white. Thanks, Potter. You're on it, Potter. Did you find my video, Potter, from the NFL? Okay. Some people take just a banker's box and overturn the lid and spray all their beads. But that's usually when they're doing the same color, and we're doing all different colors. Isn't that a pretty color? So I think we'll do 2 colors of each that is on here. Well, I don't have to make dinner tonight. I told you the little 22-year-old that had breast cancer, she's wanting to get into vet school, and she's making earrings, and she's making lunches now. And it's the second day I ate on that. They're $10, and I picked up a chicken peanut with kind of like it was thicker than angel hair, but thinner than spaghetti. So I don't know what it was, but and then a little slaw with edamames on the side with peanut sauce. It was so good. And then she had little in the slaw. She had 3 peppers, green, yellow, and orange peppers cut up real fine, and edamames and little chunks of peanut. So good. And then tonight we're going to meet my brother and his wife again because my husband couldn't go last time because he was out on the golf course. So we moved the time, and it's such a cute place, and it's about a half hour away from us. But it's got a great big stone fireplace, and they do seat yeah, like every two tables, so it's not totally packed. Okay, I did that. I'm gonna stick it in my water. And he's one of those. What is it? Eat to live, not live to eat. Wait, eat. Yeah, eat to live, not live to eat. And I'm just the opposite. So this morning he was getting ready to go golfing, and I said, "Hey, Greg and Kara had the fajita mixed plate for one, and it had shrimp and beef and chicken. It looked really good. If you want to split that." He goes, "T, it is whatever 10 o'clock in the morning, and you're already thinking about dinner." And like, I still have to do my shirt. That sounds a little judgy. He usually takes one of those Uncrustables, like a little 5-year-old. When he retired a year and a half ago, I'd make him like a ham and cheese sandwich, and he'd come home from golfing and say, "Don't put as much don't put as much mayonnaise on it. Don't put as much ham on it," or whatever. And if I said, "Well, make it yourself. If I'm not a short order cook, make it yourself." "No, no, 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 no. I'm just telling you." I said, "All right." So, um, then he goes in spurts. Then he wanted peanut butter sandwiches, and he'd come home. "T, I don't like the crust. I'm just throwing that crust to the ducks." And so I had one of those old Pamper Chef things that I used to use for my kindergartner kids to cut their crust off. I'm like, "My Lord, you are 75 years old acting like a kindergartner." So now I just buy the Uncrustables for him. And he came in the craft room, and I have that catering tray I showed you with, it's kind of like what they put at hotels, what they put their holding dirty dishes on. And I cleaned that all up, and I think I'm going to use it as my drying area. Right now it's got the Valentine's box that we're going to do tomorrow on it. And he came in, "My gosh, when did you get this?" Because I had to wait till he was golfing yesterday to pull in. Oh, I forgot that Kevin Leonard's on here. Because me and Leslie met over at that caterers again, and Leslie got some good deals. Are you on here, Leslie? I think she was running errands again, but so there's another haul out in the car. He goes, "But what are you going to do with all this?" I said, "What's it to you? You need more than 3 golf balls when you go golfing." He goes, "Well, yeah, that's because if I lose one in the water or whatever," he goes, "but you just keep buying more to buy more." I go, "No, I buy more when I see something seasonal or something come out." And skedaddle out of my craft room. I went into, I got a picture to show you. He started Castle Combe. He's over in England, and it has the thatched roofs. And he started a picture. We went over there in '99, And oh, I loved Fat Truths, and we got to go through one of his mom's friends' houses, and it was like a little, like you had to duck. It was, I want to say, 100-year-old house, and you had a duck, and we're 5'4", we are short, to get into the bedroom doors. It was so quaint, and they let their front, they call their gardens, it's their front yard with just wildflowers. And so let me show you, it's so pretty. Okay, orange and white, you say? So now I can just cap those off. Yes, 10 for $1. Oops. Okay, orange and white. Orange and white's going to make hot pink? You sure about that? I don't think so. Are you sure, Potter? I think I would need some red. Yeah, that didn't make hot pink. No, red with a tiny bit of blue. Okay. Oh, I don't think I have navy blue. Hopefully it'll work with that pretty blue I have. What did you say? A paint color I don't have? I have to go to the store? What? No, I think my husband has some in the back. Well, there you go, royal blue. And I put new on some paints that I had never used before. I keep a stash down here in the drawer. All right. Oh, got to get to my 3 words of the day. Whoa. 3 words of the day. That turned a little plum maroony, so let me play with that a little bit. Maybe a little white. Oh. All right. Let me show you his picture he's working on. This is him in his cave earlier. Can you see? I brought 2 of those medical carts home. It sold a couple that I made a art tray for him, and then I have my cocktail tray, and I have all the, and you see the thatched roof he's working on. I said, B, that's awesome. Then that's where he grew up, the little house section that he grew up in. So let's get to the words of the day. The letter of the day, girls and boys, is F, forgiveness. And like you, what's that saying say? Not forgiving somebody is like swallowing poison and expecting the other person to die. Is that what that is? But forgiving doesn't mean forgetting. Fun. Have fun every day. We are not promised tomorrow. So a lot of you have messaged me. I am happy. I do have fun. I love crafting, but just have fun. Find something fun that you enjoy every single day. If that's reading, if that's getting in a little tubby every night, if that's having a little glass of wine and sitting outside in nature. And feelings. Be in touch with your feelings. Don't tuck them down or they explode. So, and sometimes I'm guilty of doing that. So, the 3 words: forgiveness, fun, and feelings. All right. This is kind of plum. Does anybody have any recommendation of how to get it hot pink? Let me see. Well, I'll just paint them and I can come through. I do like that color. It's just not going to match that magnet perfectly, but that's okay. Whoa. And when Easter goes on sale at Hobby Lobby, I'll be going up there to get, I think it was, well, when it's 40% off, I'm going to get a rope of it's just such a fun color. There's yellow and pink and blue, maybe orange and yellow. It's really fun. All right, let's hit that with. Still haven't cleaned my heat gun up, Deanna, if you're on here. Whoa. Hot gun. Yeah, these are not going to be perfect by any stretch of the imagination, but you will get the gist, and you can come back and, oh, she's just listening. You can come back and touch up on the paint because my yellow has plum on it. All right. Have you seen? Hi, K-Bay. Have you seen Sunny in here? Anybody named Sunny? She wants me to pick up some placemats, and I said I'll make 2 pillows for you. And she goes, no, I actually want to use those for placemats. I think they're pretty. But and she went yesterday and didn't see any. And I said they're right when you walk in, bottom instead of around her. It's a square thing. And she said, honestly, that's the only place she didn't look. Okay, I put a little painter's tape at the end of my jute when I'm threading the beads. It just makes it easier for the threading. I am going to use white thread. And it tends to fray if you don't put a little piece of painter's tape on there. You just wrap it around and twist it into little point so it acts like a little sphere or spear. Okay. That one got a little plum paint on it, but I can come back because I've got all my paint over here just waiting. All right. You can knot it on both ends, and then they won't move on you. Oh, G, are you still on here? Happy birthday to your youngest, the little caboose. She's got 4 kids, and it's her youngest son's birthday today. 23, right? Okay. You're just going to turn this over. Fold back your parchment from where you painted, because there's probably paint, wet paint. Let me see. Okay. We'll put a little touch of glue inside that little palette. You can use one of these to do that. Let's do the other side. Oh gosh, I did a cardinal. Good. I didn't even peek to make sure that it wasn't upside down before I started hot gluing. On the other pieces of wood, the bigger pallets, I just hot glue directly to the back and then use popsicle sticks, just little bitty pieces for a little bit more stability. I think that's going to be just fine. I think I'm going to give this as a present to my daughter because it's kind of her classroom colors. Cute. See why I wanted it a little bit of that hot pink, but I'll come back and find the right color and do that. All right, girls and boys, it is 4:08, so we're going to get off here. We're going to do the lanterns tomorrow, and we're going to shrink wrap the Valentine basket. Okay, so what was our 3 words? Forgiveness, fun, and feelings. Hi, Leslie. Thank you all so much for subscribing. Thank you so much for sharing. There's 61 people on here, so please go over and hit the likes on your way out to get at least, now there's fallen off 59, so we can get that many likes. But I so appreciate each and every one of you, and go have a rest of your day. May it be very blessed. Where's my little hump day? Just love that little critter. We will see you on here tomorrow. Bye, guys. Bye, little peeps.